She sat there for hours, clad in a crimson dress.
Slowly, she lifted her head, her gaze sweeping across the room.
The bed, a magnificent piece from her dowry, dominated the space. Her father had given her so much, a lavish collection of belongings, yet it all felt utterly useless here. Why had they given her so much? It wasn't as if she'd married into a grand city. No, she was in a village, a place she felt utterly lost in, a place where she didn't know how she would survive. She had never expected her family to marry her off to a village. She held a bachelor's degree. She'd envisioned a life with an equally educated man. Instead, she found herself married to someone who'd only completed the 10th grade, a distant relative she'd never even met. Her entire life had been spent in the city. While not luxurious, it was a world away from this rustic existence. She didn't know the people, their customs, their way of life. She considered herself a modern, educated woman. Her family had always treated her with love and respect. Her parents and brother unfailingly supportive. That's why she'd expected to be consulted, to have a say in such a pivotal decision as marriage. But it hadn't happened that way. The weight of her disappointment settled heavily on her, a stark contrast to the rich fabrics of her dress. She looked out the small window. The village sprawled before her, a landscape of humble homes and quiet streets, vastly different from the bustling city she knew. A wave of loneliness washed over her, a profound sense of isolation in this unfamiliar setting. She missed the familiar comforts of her city life, the intellectual stimulation, the vibrant energy. The silence of the village felt